Welcome to Around South Jersey. I'm your host tonight, Erica Milbourne. And the holidays are fastly approaching, and everyone wants to know, how can I get involved? What can I do? And you normally want to give during the holiday. So tonight we have some special guests with us that are just going to help you with how just to do that, how to give, how to get involved, and how to make the holidays bright for a family. My guest tonight is Major Isael Gonzalez. He is from the Vineland Salvation Army. And also we have with us Victor LaTorre, and he is the president of the advisory board. Is that correct? And he is also the owner of LaTorre Hardware. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me tonight. You're welcome. So, like I said, the holidays are coming. Everyone wants to know how to get involved. So we're going to discuss that tonight, how to get involved, how to do, I think how to do your part, because everyone plays a part when it comes to giving and giving to those that are in need, because it is a need and necessity. So before we get started, Major Isael Gonzalez, I know I'm getting that name right.
Yeah, you got it right.
Awesome. Major Isael Gonzalez, tell us who you are, about you, and how you're involved with the Salvation Army.
Sure. First of all, thank you for having us in the show. It's really an opportunity to let the people know, like you said, how they can become involved. And also people that may not know where to get services, this is an opportunity for them to also find out where the services are. I got involved with the Salvation Army many years ago, actually. Started working for them in 1996 in Albany, New York. And from there, I felt a call to ministry. And the Salvation Army opened the doors for me and my wife to become involved. And by that time, we were actually working in Red Bank, New Jersey, and that's where we went to training college for the Salvation Army, and we became an officers of the Salvation Army 2 years later. We've been involved with the Salvation Army, my wife and I. She's Major Brenda Gonzalez as well. And we've been working in 3 states, Connecticut, Massachusetts. We just spent 6 years in Massachusetts. And we new to the area pretty much. We've been here a little over a year to Vineland. And we are very excited, to be in this community. I can see and sense that there is a community that supports the Salvation Army and that wants to get involved with the Salvation Army. And so far, we've been enjoying our time here, my wife and I.
Well, that's awesome, because I'm listening to you speak, and I have to tell you, I did not realize the Salvation Army had ranks. I did not. And I think a lot of people are probably uninformed with exactly what the Salvation Army does. We always see at the holidays that, the red kettle and the people out volunteering, ringing the bell and asking for donations. But we don't really know what the Salvation Army really does. And I say that out of my being naive, I did not realize they had majors and they have lieutenants and sergeants. So there's ranks that you can move up within the Salvation Army?
Yes, in fact, the Salvation Army was first when it was established as a Christian mission, and then after that, our founder William Booth, he had a vision of the army of the group of volunteers being like an army in the world. That needs an army. Right. So he established a military kind of structure within the organization. So we have a general, which is the person in charge of the Salvation Army worldwide, and we are actually in over 135 countries around the world. And then when a person goes into, like a member of a church, we call it a soldier. Right. So they have what I have, but it's a blue. And then when they go into training college, they are cadets, and then lieutenants when they graduate. Then after 5 years, captain, and then after 15 years of service, then they become majors.
Awesome. Yeah. Like I said, it blows me away right now. And I hate to sound like I am not informed, but I really wasn't informed in the structure of the Salvation Army. You know, where I think the general community is used to, like I said, the red kettles, and then we're used to the Salvation stores. You know, we can go into like the thrift stores and make purchases. So I think it's great that it's so much more than that. You know, so I just think that's awesome.
And many people even are not aware that the Salvation Army is actually a church. You know, we predominantly was established as a church, and it continues to be the mission of the church is to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. And then we had a wonderful slogan for many years that we call it a heart to God and hand to man, which is really what the Army does.
Right.
You know, we do the services to the community in the name of God.
That's amazing. So do you have services like regular church services as well? So it's a fully structured service, congregation.
Yeah, we have Sunday school, you know, Sundays at 10 o'clock, 11:30 we have a regular Sunday service, and Wednesdays 6 o'clock we have women's and men ministry.
So I see the schedule here.
Yeah, and then we also have a Bible study at 7, which tonight my wife have to do because I'm here. So, yeah.
Okay, Major Brenda, do your job, right? You said her name was Brenda, right?
Yes,
Major Brenda is working.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that is amazing. I think that's great. I'm looking at the schedule: Bible study, Sunday school, and you hold regular services, just like, because this is all new. This is all new to me. Okay. So, and I hope you forgive me for not being knowledgeable, because I do kind of try to learn as I go, and I run into so many different people, and I think you're educating so many people right now on what the Salvation Army really does, you know, behind the kettle.
Definitely.
So don't think we forgot about you, Mr. LaTorre. So Victor LaTorre, tell us, you know, you're the president of the advisory board, so we want to know what you do with the advisory board, and also you're the owner of LaTorre Hardware, which I passed by all the time right on, like you said, Delsey Drive, and I'm thinking, which one is it? So tell us about you and how you got involved with the Salvation Army.
Sure, Erica. I'm a lifelong Vinelander, born and raised. My family has had LaTorre Hardware in the community for 65 years this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm a second generation owner from my parents and my uncles when they first started it. And probably 12 or 13 years ago, my wife said to me, she said, you know, we've been very blessed. We need to get involved in the community more. And I was a member of the Chamber of Commerce for 16 years in Vineland. I was president and on the executive board for a long time with them. But then we started to branch out into different organizations, and one of the organizations I got kind of a calling towards was the Salvation Army. And the main reason I think that I was called was because they're providing just basic services for people in need, food and shelter and, you know, assistance, and we'll talk more about all the things that they offer. But you know, it's nice being on boards where it's all flashy and glamorous, but this is a board that we help the majors do their mission, fulfill their mission of giving to the community, and besides the church mission, the religious mission that they provide, they also provide these basic services to people. And when I speak on behalf of Salvation Army and other boards that I serve on, you know, we sometimes take for granted the basic necessities. You know, we always have a meal in front of us. We always have a roof and shelter and heat, and that's not the case for everyone in this community, in Cumberland County especially.
And especially with the winter coming and the season, you know, everyone starts to get jolly around this time of year. You know, the weather starts to change, and people, like you said, they don't they take it for granted that everyone gets the affordability to have what they have when it's not always the case. And the Salvation Army is definitely there for people that need it. So you got involved, you and your spouse, you both got involved. And have you gotten involved to the point where you have started moving up ranks, or are you a volunteer?
No, I'm civilian. I'm not a part of the Army, but I serve at the pleasure of the majors, and just recently became president of the advisory board. I've been on the advisory board for over 12 years. And been vice chair for a long time, and now just assumed the presidency. And we're looking to recruit volunteers, recruit board members, ask for help with our programs, our holiday programs specifically that we're here tonight to talk about. But it's just something that I'm passionate about, and I serve on other boards that help children. I serve on boards that help with addiction. But this is kind of a, near and dear to my heart because of the basic needs that we all take for granted and other people just don't have.
Well, like I said, I just didn't know that Salvation Army stood for so much more than the Red Kettle, more than the Salvation Army store. So I thank you for, one, enlightening me and enlightening our guests, because I'm sure everyone's at home sitting saying, I didn't realize that. Not everyone, but there's a large group of people, I'm sure, in our community that are saying they did not realize that they offer so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with Major Isael Gonzalez, as well as Victor LaTorre, and we're going to get more information on how you can get involved and what's coming up with the Salvation Army. Come right back.
Complete Care Health Network has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or an email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hello, I'm Erica, owner here at Everything Classy Sweet Soulful Cafe. We're located at 230 North High Street in Millville. We offer a wide array of home-cooked meals, from our tasty breakfast entrees, fabulous lunch options, including homemade soups, and of course, our delicious desserts. Celebrating someone special in your life? Let us create a beautiful cake for your next celebration. We're open Thursday through Monday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call us at 856-765-3282 or visit us online at everythingclassy.com. Everything Classy Sweet Soulful Cafe, where the main ingredient is love.
Need something fixed? Think LaTorre Hardware and Garden Center, your best bet for reliable and lasting repairs. For over 30 years, LaTorre has been the expert in small engine repairs, lawnmower repairs, blade sharpening, screen and window repair, glass cutting, generator maintenance, and power tool repairs. LaTorre services all major brands, and whether you visit the store or take advantage of LaTorre's pickup and delivery service, you'll know your job is being done right. Think hardware, think LaTorre Hardware and Garden Center. Come on in and get started.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Welcome back to Around South Jersey. I'm your host tonight, Erica Milbourne. And my guest tonight, we are here to talk about how you, the community, and how we all can get involved to make this holiday season a very special one for a family or just someone that's in need. So my guest tonight is Isael Gonzalez. He is from the Salvation Army. He's actually Major Isael Gonzalez. And then we do have with us Victor LaTorre. He is the president of the advisory board of the Salvation Army, as well as the owner of LaTorre Hardware. Gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining me. And, we start by talking about how the holiday seasons are approaching. They're fastly approaching. And there's a lot of families out there that are going to be in need. We do realize that there's a food crisis in a lot of households where, they just aren't able to get the basic necessities. And you have a food drive, a turkey drive coming up. And we want to talk about that tonight. I mean, that's where our major focus is, because we want families to know where they can go and how people can get involved to participate. So, Major, if you want to start us off, that would be great. And we're going to call you by your nickname, Major Easy. How about that?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. You're right. This time of year is a time of year when families who are less fortunate and are struggling to put food on the tables become concerned because, during the holidays, families come together, and as food prices rises so quickly, and it become much difficult for people to put food on the tables. So the Salvation Army, one of the main missions is to feed families, and our local Salvation Army here in Vineland, which serves Melville, and we serve quite probably half of the county of Cumberland. We serve. We have. In addition to food pantry, which we're going to talk in a little bit, we provide meals during Thanksgiving, and we've been doing this for years. And the turkey drive has been one of the icon things that the Salvation Army has done for many years to bring food to families, and by providing them frozen turkey, ham, and a well-round sets of groceries so they can have it for the holidays. So definitely to provide. Last year we actually did over 1,400 families. We provided that, so that's over 5,000. Yes, 5,400 individuals that we serve during the holidays. They receive groceries. They receive a turkey, a ham, and to provide that type of assistance, we really need a whole community around us.
Yes.
We need a whole community that can come and support us. So we here to ask the community if we can count with their support, by donating, fixings, donating food, donating the time, to collect, donating the time to distribute, and for those that they would like to also support us with a monetary donation, because then we go out and purchase whatever else we need. We definitely need the community to support us in these areas.
Okay. So as far as supporting you and getting involved, how does one do just that? I know you said they can give monetary, but if they want to donate a turkey, how do they go about donating turkeys?
You want to touch on that?
Sure. We're going to have collections set up the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Okay.
And again on November 17th, 18th, and 19th at locations around the area, the ShopRite Delsey and Landis, the ShopRite at Landis and Lincoln, and the ShopRite at Milbourne.
Okay.
We're also going to have some local drop-off points at LaTorre Hardware, at Marcacci Meats, at South Jersey Glass and Door, Essential Senior Benefits, and Bredor USA. Bredor, for example, they are doing an in-house collection from their employees for turkeys and supplies and money and monetary donations. South Jersey Glass does similar, but they'll accept drop-offs. And on the Friday and Saturday of the 2 weekends at LaTorre Hardware will be a drop-off point. We'll have a refrigerated truck there for frozen turkeys. We have a large commitment of turkeys already pledged to us through different outlets this year, but we are desperately short on the side fixings, stuffings and potatoes and beans and all the different things that you would normally put on a holiday table, Thanksgiving table. So we're desperately looking for those, and we'll also accept hams, pork shoulder, different things like that. Anything we can get, dried and boxed food, soft drinks, even store gift cards are welcome that we can use to purchase. Because what happens, what we don't have enough of in a certain category, we'll go out and make the purchase before a distribution.
Okay, so you need sides. We have so. If you want to donate a turkey, still donate a turkey.
Sure.
But if you have a ham, and I know for myself, and I grocery shop so much for my business, to the point where I have all these turkeys stored up. Everyone's like, oh, you get a free turkey, you get a free turkey, you get a free turkey. So for our viewers, if you get a free turkey, donate a free turkey. Because a lot of times you get more than one. Absolutely. Our grocery bills are very high. We can hit $400 And I say 400 because I know one of the ShopRite does like a $400.
You get a free turkey.
It's not hard to hit. It's not hard to hit. And usually if I hit it, my sister hit it, we're not having 2 turkeys at Thanksgiving. So you can always donate one. So you don't feel like you have to go out and actually buy one. If you get a free one, donate it. I know one time my son's company gave them a free turkey. I had hit the $400. I had a free turkey. So he had free turkeys all over the house. So if you have any of those scenarios, and I say that because people get turkeys and they, what am I going to do with it? Oh, I'll freeze it for Christmas, or I'll freeze it for some other holiday or some other occasion. If you get a free one, this is a great time to donate a free turkey. Also, the sides. So you want non-perishables, mashed potatoes, canned beans, green beans, whatever you would put, stuffing. How about cranberries? One year they had a shortage on cranberry sauce. Yep. Everyone was looking for cranberry sauce. I don't know if that was like the beginning of COVID. I can't remember. Years ago, they had this big shortage on cranberry sauce. So if you run into cranberry sauce, get a case, bring it, donate it. Because food insecurity is like so... And it's not just in, sometimes people think it's in one certain area, but it's all over. It's all over. Everywhere. It's hitting all income brackets. Yeah. So that's something that we want to definitely look at. So by all means, this collection is taking place Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 10th, 11th, and 12th. It's 2 weekends, November 17th, 18th, and 19th as well. To donate, you just want to go to the different locations for drop-off. Will be ShopRite, Delsey and Landis, ShopRite, Landis and Lincoln, and of course ShopRite here in Millville. And then there are some collection locations that you can also visit. Now, LaTorre, you said they're not going to be you can drop off to them, or is it mostly in-house for them?
I think it's mostly an in-house program that they do. Their employees get the free turkeys, bring them in, and they can store them frozen, and then we'll pick them up.
Okay. But LaTorre Hardware is definitely going to be a drop-off location.
Yes, Marcacci Meats. I believe South Jersey Glass and Door, you can drop stuff there as well.
Okay. So if you have it, bring it.
Sure.
Bring it. We can definitely use it. And it's great, too. You know what I think is a really good thing is starting with your children. You know how you have all this stuff in your pantry. I know I would have so much stuff in my pantry, and I'm like, you know what? This is just way too much. So sometimes it's great to get the whole family involved, and when you have the children, say, you know what do you want to give? Let's go through the pantry, and what would you be willing to sacrifice? Because I think sometimes it becomes a sacrifice for everyone to get involved and participate. So definitely take note of those dates. Be sure to do your drop-offs to these locations. And if someone wants to get in touch with you to get more information just on this alone, what is your setup for contact?
Well, we have several ways they can contact us. They can call the office 856.
Is that just a text? Is that where you can text or call? Because I have here 856-240-0729. That's where you can text to volunteer.
Yeah, to volunteer.
Okay.
Yeah. But they can visit our office. Definitely, we on 733 East Chestnut Avenue, and they can definitely get information there for what they can. And there's an email too. I think it was up Salvation Army Vineland Corp @gmail.com, where people can email us and with any questions or any way they want to support us.
Yeah, because I always ask, because people will say, you know what, well, I want to ask more questions. Sometimes a flyer answers a lot, but not everything. So if you want to come to the location, it's 733 East Chestnut Avenue in Vineland. You can actually come and talk to. Are you there? When are you normally
We're always there. We're always there. My wife and I, and we have some volunteers answering their phones. We are there Monday through Thursday from 9 to 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go to a quick break. We're going to come back with more information on how you can get involved with the Salvation Army holiday turkey drive, and how you can just get involved, period. Maybe you want to do more than just get involved, during the holiday. You want to go post-holidays and get involved. So we're going to talk about how you can get involved past the holidays. Come right back. We'll be right back with more around South Jersey.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
New Jersey Motorsports Park. Experience the adrenaline rush of go-karting on our challenging tracks, with arrive and drive sessions, available for all skill levels. Looking for something even more daring? Try your hand at axe throwing, and see if you can hit the bullseye. After a day of excitement, relax at the Finish Line Pub Restaurant, and enjoy delicious food and drinks. Group experiences are also available, so bring your friends and family. For an unforgettable adventure, visit njmp.com to learn more and book your experience today.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hello, I'm Erica, owner here at Everything Classy Sweet Soulful Cafe. We're located at 230 North High Street in Millville. We offer a wide array of home-cooked meals, from our tasty breakfast entrees, fabulous lunch options, including homemade soups, and of course, our delicious desserts. Celebrating someone special in your life? Let us create a beautiful cake for your next celebration. We're open Thursday through Monday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call us at 856-765-3282 or visit us online at everythingclassy.com. Everything Classy Sweet Soulful Cafe, where the main ingredient is love.
Need something fixed? Think LaTorre Hardware and Garden Center, your best bet for reliable and lasting repairs. For over 30 years, LaTorre has been the expert in small engine repairs, lawnmower repairs, blade sharpening, screen and window repair, glass cutting, generator maintenance, and power tool repairs. LaTorre services all major brands, and whether you visit the store or take advantage of LaTorre's pickup and delivery service, you'll know your job is being done right. Think hardware, think LaTorre Hardware and Garden Center. Come on in and get started.
Welcome back to Around South Jersey. I'm your host, Erica Milbourne. And you know what? I love this time of year, the fall, the changing of the leaves, the changing of the weather. I think the thing I hate the most, though, is the shorter days. I love sunshine. However, it's always a sign that the holidays are coming, and it's always a special time when I know I'm going to get with my family. I'm going to have an opportunity to have dinner, fellowship, friendship, and just create new relationships. And as being a business owner, it gives me that opportunity to meet so many different people. And I like when I can give them good information on how they can celebrate the holidays even more, special, and create even more intimate relationships. So I have some guests with me tonight that are actually going to help us with how you can bring that whole family unit together, because families get together at the dinner table. They get together in the kitchen. So we have with us Major Easy Gonzalez, as well as Victor LaTorre of LaTorre Hardware. And we are discussing the holidays with Salvation Army and their holiday turkey drive. One, how you can get involved. One, if you need assistance, how you can reach out to them and get that assistance. And so, gentlemen, we have been talking about your turkey drive, and we want people to know how they can get involved. I know you have some organizations. You're asking students and community people to come along. They're welcome. Who do you have working for you? I know you said you have some young people, some young organizations. Who do you have?
So we've so far have 2 groups that have come forward to volunteer. The Vineland High School girls field hockey team. Their coach, Kate Cronk, is going to recruit some of her team players to come out and collect at one of the ShopRite stores on the 2 weekends we're collecting. Mm-hmm. And the Millville boys basketball team from Millville High School, Coach Mike is going to bring out some some of his guys, and they've done it in the past. They've rang the bell for kettle drives for us. And when I asked them that we, could use some help, it's just prior to their season starting. So they like to do it as a part of their community service, as their teams do. But we're looking for other groups. If people need hours for, volunteer hours for some type of organization that they're a part of, or a confirmation maybe. So we'd love to have groups or even individuals just call us and let us know if they'd like to volunteer. We'll have supervisors there on site, but we need many hands make for easy work. So.
Exactly. So I see here you said you have students and service organizations are welcome. It shows here you have 2 shifts, 10 to 1 and 1 to 4.
Correct.
Okay, so is there a reason why we picked those particular shifts? Daylight or easier for school?
Yeah, we want to do it the daytime, and for having some youth out there, we don't want it to be too late or too early. That's the main giving time. Time people are shopping prior to Thanksgiving. It's always everybody's making those mad dashes to the supermarket.
Exactly.
And loading up. So,
so this would be a great time if you have students that are looking for hours. I know I just had a niece that was getting hours for Honor Society. Juniors Honor Society, and they had to do volunteer work. So this is actually a great opportunity. And I bring that up because some people say, well, I'm not involved in anything. I don't need, but if you stop and think, you can always do volunteer hours, whether you're involved or not. Yeah. But if you have an organization, if you have a Boy Scouts,
Rotary,
Girl Scouts, Rotary clubs, and you're looking for something great to put your hand to, you got to put your hand to the plow. Isn't that, one of the things you have to do? You can't just talk about it. You got to be about it. And it does require work and service. You're always asking, what can you do for me? Sometimes you got to stop and say, what can I do for you? What can I do for my community to make it better? So if they want to get involved, you can actually call 856-696-5050. And your office hours, you're available, once again, between what hours? Can someone reach out to you to get information?
Yeah, Monday to Thursday from 9 to 3 o'clock.
9 to 3. So that's Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can call 856-696-5050 to get more information.
Well, they can always leave a message.
Leave a message if you need to. Or you can go there. You can go right to the office at 733 East Chestnut Avenue in Vineland. So if I don't have a turkey, I don't have any sides because I don't really grocery shop. Everything I buy is for my business. I don't even eat at home anymore. Say if I just want to give you money. I just want to send you a check. I'm sitting here watching tonight and I'm saying, you know what? I want to get involved. I think I just want to donate some money. How can they go about doing that?
Great question. And I think we have a few ways people can donate. They can send a check to P.O. Box 354, Vineland, New Jersey. Or we also had it on the screen, our website, and also our QR code that they can scan. Okay. And they can.
It's up now. There it is, right there.
give.salvationarmy.org/Vineland_turkey drive. There's a website predominantly to turkey drive, and also the QR code is definitely for that purpose. So they can definitely send a donation. We will put it to a good use. We definitely would need it. Last year it was our first year, my wife and I doing this, and to be able to serve over 1,400 families.
That's a lot.
It really amazed us. And this year, with the needs are being greater,
right.
we just looking to see how many people will come and ask for our services. So whatever people can donate, whether it's $5, $10, whatever it is, we put it to. And 80% of the 80% of a dollar goes straight to the public.
Okay.
There's
80%. Okay. So for every dollar you donate, 80 cents of that dollar goes towards feeding a family or providing services to a family. The QR code is on the screen. If you don't have a pen, and a lot of people no longer have pen and paper, they have their cell phones. Take your cell phone, come up to the screen, and please scan the QR code. It'll take you right to the website. It'll allow you to make a donation. It'll give you all the information that we've gone over tonight. Dates that are drop-off dates will be available on that website, at that site as well.
I don't think they are there now, but they can email. And we'll get information on that.
But if you want to make a donation, you're sitting there saying, I want to get involved. I want to give. I don't want to wait till, the last minute, because we want you to do it ahead of time. We want to be prepared. You want to be prepared. You want to know how many turkeys you have. You want to know how many families you can feed, because that's so important. And we want to beat this number. I mean, this is not a telethon, but it feels like one. This is a telethon. So last year they served, and I don't know if you caught the numbers, 1,459 families. That's 5,477 individuals, because it's not just one person in some of these homes. It's 5, 6, 4, 3. The numbers are great in many, in some families it's a great number. In some families it's just 2. But it doesn't matter how many's in a household. Everyone wants to eat. Everyone wants to celebrate the holidays. And I don't know about you, but in the wintertime, a full tummy, it's like something about cold and full tummies just go together. And that's when, the holidays is all about, creating those memories. So the QR code is on the screen. Please take your cell phone, just scan it, go to the site. You can make a donation. If you want to get more information, you can email them at Salvation Army Vineland Corps, that's CORPS, @gmail.com. You can text if you want to become a volunteer to 856-240-0729 to volunteer, or for just more information. And if you want to give them a call, 856-696-5050. Major Easy and Major Brenda are there to help you. And you have other staff as well, right? Other volunteers are there to take the call. And if no one answers, by all means, please leave a message. Don't walk away. A family needs you, definitely. So, you know what? We have a little time for a break. We're going to take a quick break. But when we come back, we're going to tell you about other options other post activities that are going to be taking place after the holidays. And then we're just going to follow up with giving you more information about the turkey drive. Don't go away. We'll be right back after these commercials.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
Hello, I'm Erica, owner here at Everything Classy Sweet Soulful Cafe. We're located at 230 North High Street in Millville. We offer a wide array of home-cooked meals, from our tasty breakfast entrees, fabulous lunch options, including homemade soups, and of course, our delicious desserts. Celebrating someone special in your life? Let us create a beautiful cake for your next celebration. We're open Thursday through Monday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call us at 856-765-3282 or visit us online at everythingclassy.com. Everything Classy Sweet Soulful Cafe, where the main ingredient is love.
Need something fixed? Think LaTorre Hardware and Garden Center, your best bet for reliable and lasting repairs. For over 30 years, LaTorre has been the expert in small engine repairs, lawnmower repairs, blade sharpening, screen and window repair, glass cutting, generator maintenance, and power tool repairs. LaTorre services all major brands, and whether you visit the store or take advantage of LaTorre's pickup and delivery service, you'll know your job is being done right. Think hardware, think LaTorre Hardware and Garden Center. Come on in and get started.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Welcome back to Around South Jersey. I'm your host tonight, Erica Milbourne. And we have been talking about the Salvation Army, how you can get involved, and the Salvation Army's holiday turkey drive, which is coming up. So we've hit a lot of points. We've gotten, how you can get involved, how your organization can get involved. And so we want you to really think what part you want to play. The holidays are coming, and no better way to start the holidays off by giving. That's really what it's all about. It's about giving, giving of yourself, giving your services, and you know what, even giving those things that we find most precious to us, whether it's food or, you might have some clothing, anything that you can give to the Salvation Army. Definitely financial, monetary donations are always welcome as well. So my guest tonight is Major, and I'm going to say his name. I'm not going to say Easy, even though that's the nickname, Isael.
Good.
Did I get it? No? Mm-hmm. Isael Gonzalez. He is Major Isael Gonzalez from the Salvation Army, Vineland Salvation Army. And then we have with us Victor LaTorre. He is the president of the advisory board, and he's also the owner of LaTorre Hardware right here in Vineland on Delsea Drive. Gentlemen, once again, I thank you. You have definitely given me some enlightenment. Like I said, I just, myself, and I'm sure other viewers did not realize that the Salvation Army was so much more than the Red Kettle and the Salvation Army store. So thank you for enlightening us on that. And we welcome you. You told us you had been, for 6 years, you were in Massachusetts. Mm-hmm. And then from there you went to Vineland. Yeah. So how do you, is that part of the program to move around with the program? Or, you spent 6 years there, and then do you have to do so much time and then go somewhere else, or is that voluntary?
Well, the Salvation Army moves you around periodically, and nowadays they take your input in consideration, not as before. As before, you just receive a letter, salute, and go. So we spent our time in Connecticut, I think 9 years in Connecticut, and we were in 3 different locations. In the one in Boston, the 6 years, we actually, it's some family needs that we had, so we requested to be moved, and they wanted us to stay actually for longer. But they consider a request, and we got moved here. But the Salvation Army does move you around periodically, depending on their need, depending on your strengths. Maybe your strength can be useful elsewhere, so they move you based on needs, or based on family needs as well. But wherever we go, we always try to do the best that we can to help the community that we go, and that's what we've been doing here in Vineland. If you don't mind, I would like to speak of some of the programs that we have.
That's exactly where I was hoping you would take this with us, because you provide a service in the Salvation Army, and the Salvation Army provides services to a community. So now that you're here, what programs do you currently have going on in the Cumberland? Well, I guess it's not just Cumberland County. Are these programs significant to Cumberland County?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what programs do you offer?
Well, our main programs right now is our food pantry. We have a food pantry on Mondays and Wednesdays, 2 days a week, from 10 to noon. And it's a client choice program, which is very accepted by families, because they actually pick what they can eat, what they can take home.
Okay.
And because of this, since we got here, it has grown tremendously. And also the contribution of donors has grown a lot, thank God. Otherwise, we will be a big problem, trying to feed this many families. So our food pantry serves over 1,400 families each month, and we actually, I was looking at a number of the amount of food that we give out. We give an average of 95,000 pounds of food every month.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, and we. The great majority of food comes from the New Jersey Food Bank, but we also do pickups at grocery stores, and we have companies that send donations, and so we've been fortunately the food that we we didn't have any days when we said we have to close because we don't have any food to give.
Oh, that's good.
So we always thank God and praise God because He's always the one that provides us and gives us the strength to continue to move on too. We also started a diaper program and Lady Pads program, which is fairly new. So we serve around 150 babies with Pampers and wipes, and around 200 ladies also receive pads. Is a period program.
Okay.
We also do financial assistance when funding is available. I know this is one of the programs that when we have funding goes out so quick,
fast, right?
Because utility assistance and rental assistance. There's those programs. I think every agency runs into the same situation. The funding can last, no matter how much you want to try to stretch it.
Right.
We have limited funding for that. A couple fairly new programs that we just started. We started a partnership with the Rowan College, so we have ESL classes now provided twice a week at the Salvation Army, and this is a very wonderful partnership that we've been trying to get since we got here, and we finally started last month. So this is a very exciting opportunity for folks that can speak English, and they can come and learn the language. And one interesting thing about this program that I think it was very surprising to me is that for them to participate in this program, they have to have a place to work. And I think the program is designed so they can be able to communicate with their employers, or the co-workers that cannot speak their own language or the native language. So this an opportunity for people to learn the language. And we also partner with another nonprofit that provide free tech services for families. And last tax season, we offer the services to over 600 people, out of our building in Chestnuts. So these are some of the programs. Obviously, we have some other programs that we have during the holidays, like Christmas. We've been talking about Thanksgiving and the turkey drive. But our biggest program is actually during Christmas. We offer toys for over 700 kids in our community, and food also. So maybe Victor can talk a little more about that.
Before you go to that, though, one thing that came to my mind when you were going through the programs that you currently offer, I know a lot of times. And I work every day, but we run short. Sometimes I hit a block, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I really wish I had someone that could help me with a utility bill, or help me with some food. Are these programs income based, or can someone just come and say, you know what, my family's hungry, or you know what, I'm short this month. How can you help me? Are any of these programs income based, or and which ones are not income based? Do you know to tell us?
I believe the tax services is based on income, and the financial assistance we do look at their income. But for the most part, we haven't had anybody that we turn away because they make too much.
So the food pantry.
The only thing we ask from them is to bring their picture ID and bags. That's all we ask. That's all we ask.
Yes.
And even though we have a food pantry in Bridgeton, we see people from Bridgeton visit our pantry. We don't turn them away. So anybody are welcome to participate on the pantry, the diapers, and obviously the ESL. There's no income.
Yeah, I ask these things because a lot of households are you might be making good money or a decent wage. However, with the cost of everything going up and up and up, and your wage staying here, because unfortunately our wages don't go with the cost, the economy, the way things change, the cost of food, the cost of living, the cost of living wages they're just not the same. The raises that you're supposed to get for cost of living. So I ask that for that person that's sitting home saying, I really could use help sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But if I go there, they'll probably tell me I make too much, or if I go there, they might turn me away. So it's good to know that some of these programs, especially the pantry and the diapers and for, the women's feminine hygiene products, could actually be, just come.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your ID, bring a bag, and come. Because Pampers are very expensive.
Yeah, they
Pampers are very expensive, and they're a necessity. It's not like it's not. It's almost
in the pantry. They can come every time we open every week. The only programs that is once a month is the Pampers and the ladies hygiene products. But the rest of the program, pantry especially, they can come every time we open.
Great. So let's dive into the holidays, Victor.
Yeah. So we have, besides the turkey drive, we're planning through the end of the year. We do a lot with the Christmas holiday as well. We are currently taking holiday sign-ups down in Bivalve, Carmel, Delmont, Dorchester, Heislerville, Leesburg, Morristown, Millville, Port Elizabeth, and Port Norris, South Vineland and Vineland. And that starts, it started already on the 10th, the 16th, 17th, 23rd, 24th, 30th, and 31st of October. And again, November 6th, 13th, and 14th from 5 to 7. So we're taking names of families that are going to need assistance at Christmas, toys, clothing, coats. We've been getting very generous donations from the local Walmarts with clothing and shoes, so we can help, with holiday gifts and necessities. We'd also offer an angel tree program. The tags will be distributed between November 6th and 17th. We will do toy pickup and delivery. We have a big toy drive. I host a big with two of my fellow local business people, Guy Chow and Rob Bono, local businessmen, and we host a big toy drive at our businesses. You can drop off, and then we'll have a big party, date yet to be determined, in early December.
Okay.
And last year we got over 3 truckloads of toys. Really provided a boost to the majors and that was their first, they had just gotten there a couple of months, and we rolled up with all these toys, and they were, quite pleased.
Okay.
Our distribution for Thanksgiving meals will be November 20th and 21st from 10 to 12 at our facility on Chestnut Avenue.
Okay.
Our toy sorting and packing dates are December 13th and 19th. And then the toy distribution will be December 20th and 21st from 10 to 12:30, 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. We're also looking for kettle volunteers, bell ringers, anybody, any group, any business that wants to send some employees. We're taking all comers. If we can get volunteers, we have to pay bell ringers, and that just helps the cause and keeps our expense down. We'll be doing kettle campaign between November 13th and December 23rd, so just about right up till Christmas Eve. And I'll tell you, it's something I love doing. My wife and I do it. We go out and stand in front of Walmart or ShopRite, ring the bell, see our friends, and try to get some people to, and it's amazing. People that look like they almost need assistance are the ones sometimes that give you the most. Yeah, but it's very touching. And again, just to reiterate, our turkey collection dates, November 10th, 11th, and 12th. Also November 17th, 18th, and 19th from 10 to 4 at the 3 local ShopRites, 2 in Vineland, 1 in Millville. You can also drop off at LaTorre Hardware, South Jersey Glass, Marcacci Meats. We'll accept donations there as well. If you can't provide food, mail us a check, scan our QR code. On your check, just make it out to Vineland Salvation Army Turkey Drive, and put Turkey Drive in the memo area, and that'll distinguish it so that the monies are used directly for local food distribution.
Wow, it sounds like we've hit everything. We've come from Thanksgiving to Christmas and just everything in between. So you don't have to just wait for these holidays to donate, to give, to help grow the Salvation Army so they can help a family. So it just doesn't have to always be if we looked at the holidays as a 365-day-a-year event, something that occurs every day, we wouldn't have to do these kind of things. Because if everyone just gave something, like you said, $1, $5, $10, we don't want you to hurt yourself, because then you'll be in need. But we want you to give from your overflow, give from your excess. And sometimes you have to give what you don't have. You do. Like if I might have ham, I don't need a turkey. Let me give that turkey. I might have a turkey, I don't need a ham. Let me give it. So if you can participate and give, please do so. One thing before we go, you said angel tag. Mm-hmm. I have a business. Mm-hmm. I do breakfast with Santa every year. I go out and I buy toys and I buy, I do a big breakfast spread. How can I partnership or do something with the Salvation Army? Or how, if I'm a business, I do personally do this. Yeah. But if I'm a business and I'm watching tonight, I say, you know what? I want a partnership with them. I want to do something for Christmas with them. I want the Toys for Tots or, the toy drive or I don't know if the Toys for Tots is you. That's not you. That's not you. I'll take that back. Yeah. So I want to do the toy drive or I want to do the angel tag. How can a business get involved and what is the angel tag so we can tell them quickly?
I can. The Salvation Army is another big program that we have is actually an Angel Tree program in Adopt a Family too. So a business, they just have to let us know how many tags they want. Mm-hmm. And actually each tag is associated to a child. Mm-hmm. So last year we did over 1,000 kids receive assistance with toys, and not just one toy. They receive a big toy and then two small medium-sized toys, and then clothing. My wife does a very good job trying to make sure that every children receive a well-round bag, so they can have it under the tree. So they can call us, email us, requesting the number of tags, and then we give you the tag. Then whether you do it through your business or through colleagues at work, they go out and buy, and then we pick up the toys, so you can drop it off at our location, and that's how we do our Angel Tree program. So families, when they sign up, they give us all the information of the child, and then we place it on the tag.
Well, once again, like I said, and we're showing the pictures of the kids, and with them opening up their toys and how the joy. I mean, so I know I used to get a joy watching my own children, and then I get a joy now that they're adults watching other people's children. So every year, my business, Everything Classy, Sweet Soulful Cafe here on High Street, we offer breakfast with Santa. I have a Santa Claus dress up. I have Mrs. Claus with him. We have the chair. We have breakfast, and I give each child a stocking full of candy and toys and things, and they have a nice, well-rounded breakfast. So I definitely would like to get involved with the Angel Tag, and I tell you that now, so be on the lookout for my contact. And I ask any business in the Cumberland County area to get involved. How hard can it be we all put up trees in most businesses, even a little pizza joint. I've seen them go and they have a little tree. Yep. Get some tags. We can all do this. We can make a child's holiday season, and I won't even say just Christmas, but holiday season, a joyful one. So, gentlemen, is there anything we forgot? Anything we need to let everyone know? Because I don't want to miss a thing. I'm ready to celebrate Christmas. I don't want to miss a thing.
Everyone can do a little bit. A lot gets done. Okay. That's all we can say. I challenge my local small business constituents in the county to reach out to me directly or to the Salvation Army. I'll get you involved. We'll get you involved with one of our programs and really help people locally here that just need basic assistance.
And also some letters went out requesting financial support. If anybody listened, they received those letters and is still thinking about it. This is the reason why we are requesting, because there are people in need and we really want to support our community.
Well, if you've been thinking about it and you're not sure what to do, just rewind this back and go to that QR code, scan it, and you can go from there as far as for the holiday turkey drive. Otherwise, you can mail a check, you can drop off a check, you can just call and stop in and see what you can do to make the holiday season bright for some family. And not just the holidays. Like I said, this should be a 365 days of the year. We should be finding out ways how we can make someone's household or someone's family, and I say whole, because it is like you're missing a piece when you can't have a good meal or just toys for your children. So, that's it. I want to thank you both for being my guests tonight here on Around South Jersey. We have so much going on. The holidays is coming. Salvation Army Holiday Turkey Drive. Get involved. Give a turkey. Give a meal. When you eat, know that you've done something to help somebody else eat. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you have a great holiday season.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.